Good afternoon, welcome back to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel. This here is a Blue Panther Ford Kuga Vignale PHEV. PHEV, plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle. So we can do 35 miles of fully electric driving on this lovely Kuga. So if you were thinking, should I get an electric car? Am I ready for it yet? Hybrid is your perfect option. So if you've got a small commute on a daily basis, i.e. around 30 miles or so, you could do your daily commute in fully electric. If you're charging at home using a 3 kilowatt 13 amp plug socket charger, that will charge in about 5 hours. If you're using the type 2 cable, which is the 7 kilowatt charger, that's about 2.5 hours. So easily charged up overnight. So if your daily commute, do it in fully electric, have a very small electricity bill. If not, don't worry, we've got a 2.5 litre engine producing 225 PS of power for a lovely automatic gearbox. That'll get you anywhere you need to go. So it's a really fantastic powertrain. Registered on a 20 plate, meaning we have Ford warranty until June 2023. And this vehicle has done just over 16,500 miles. Cool, I remembered a lot there, impressed myself. Okay, being a Vignale, we have so much specification to cover. It is really top of the pops around here this afternoon. So what we can see there is your quad LED adaptive headlights with LED daytime running lamps at the bottom perimeter of the lamp there. Like always, they might appear to be flashing in your video. That is simply because of the frequency of the video is recorded. So let me guarantee that I'm not flashing in real life, but it's just your video. Okay, we've got LED front fog lights and we have front parking sensors running around the front bumper. Additionally, we also have a front facing camera and a little front driver assistance radar down there. We'll cover all that in a little while. We're going to cruise round now to the offside front wheel and we can see the 10 spoke 19 inch alloy wheels. There's a silver sparkle, they look amazing in this gorgeous October sunshine. And we also have a Continental tyre fitted with that wheel as well. We're going to pan around now with some lovely Vignale badging on the doors there. I said about the driver assistance pack earlier, and that includes things such as blind spot assist monitors in both the near side and the offside wing mirror. So if you have an orange illumination there, it's unsafe to pull in or out. Other specification, if I just lock the vehicle first, so what we have is the key. I'm going to lock it and I'm going to place it in my pocket. Oh, that's right there. So we can see the 5 lines on the door handle there. If I was just to grab behind the handle, it's going to unlock the vehicle. Touching those 5 lines, it's going to lock the vehicle. Fantastic if you've got the key at the bottom of your pocket, bottom of your handbag, bags for the shopping. You don't want to scramble for the key, so it's a nice convenient feature there as well. And what we also have is a panoramic glass roof. We'll show you a bit of that from the inside. Now I really am a fan of this Blue Panther colour. It looks wonderful in this sunlight. So a little zoom in there, show you the sparkle of the metallic paint there. Well, I am a massive fan. It's not too leery if you like, but it's really subtle and it really is a smart colour. I really am a fan. We'll just show you a bit of the offside rear wheel. Once again, the 10 spoke 19 inch alloy there with a Continental contact Premium Contact 6 tyre. Lost for words, quite literally. Now at the rear of the vehicle, again we've got some lovely Vignale badging. Just below that is a rear vision camera, and like always complemented with rear parking sensors around the bottom perimeter. Now we're at the near side. It's a bit dark around here, but I'll still try and get you some lovely reflections. Like so. Near side rear wheel. Again, nice Premium Contact 6 Continental tyre on every corner. So now at the front of the vehicle, I'm just going to show you inside this little flap here. So this is what we call a Type 2 connector. So you can put your plug in here and charge the vehicle from the near side front. So this will support the 3 kilowatt, the home 13 amp plug socket, or the Type 2 7 kilowatt an hour charging. Just to reiterate, you've got about 5 hour charge time on the Type 2 and about 2.5. Sorry, I got that wrong way around. 5 hours on the plug socket, 2.5 on the 7 kilowatt Type 2. So easily charged overnight easily charge whilst you're at work. A lot of workplaces now have the charging stations, so be one of those people. Take advantage of your environment. Okay, so we have a power tailgate there, so click of the button and it's going to expose the chargers I was on about. Okay, here is a Type 2 charger. So this supports 7 kilowatts of charging. That's included, don't have to worry about it. You don't have a pod point at home, you can use that in supermarkets and things like that these days. Really nice bit of information. You have the conventional plug socket. If you do have an outdoor socket, fantastic. Plug that in, 5 hours later, you'll have a full battery. So really lovely to be able to drive 35 miles for the electric. Little storage space under there, we've got a tyre compressor and a sealing kit as well. If I can get that down. Also have a 12 volt socket and we've got some easy pull handles here. So pull that down and the seat is going to fly forward. Unfortunately I've got my seatbelt locked in the other side, so I won't do that. Okay, what we also have is this little sticker here. So you can wave your foot underneath the bumper and it's going to close the tailgate. Like so. I should have really shown you my foot there, shouldn't I? But you get the gist. Wave your foot, close the boot. Couldn't it be simpler? Okay, let's have a look inside the rear. That I was referring to earlier, if this seatbelt wasn't locked in position. Let's give that a bit of slack there now. This seat can fold nice and flat. We'll see where that was so taut, it didn't go down. But yeah, so some nice individual seating here, and the outside one even has a rail, so you can pull that forward. You can even recline the rear of that seat as well, so give it a nice reclined angle. And as you can see, I did it all with one hand as well, so it's nice and easy to use. Okay, right, now we're down here. We also have floor mats, lovely Vignale leather. It's really dark black leather with some nice vents in the middle, 2 ISO fixing points, and we have rear heated seats as well. So the rear passengers got a cold bum, warm them up, and like you can see there, a 230 volt plug socket there as well. So it'll always be nicely charged on every journey. On every door we also have the door protectors, so as you open and close the door, like magic, those will wrap the edge of your door. So if you do have those kiddies in supermarkets, no more banging on anyone's door, no more repair bills. It's going to protect your vehicle and other people's vehicle. That features on every door. Look, really is one of my favourite features. It's very simple, but it could save someone a bit of money. Okay, 4 electric windows and door mirrors are found on the driver's door card. We have a 3-way memory function as well, so if different users are using it, we can program you in to your electric seat down here, and it's going to revert back to your preferences. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, and if you like, 7, 8-way adjustable seat there. So really is some lovely seating in these Vignales. I'll give you a bit of definition and a bit of a quality of the leather, as you can see. No creases, it's all fresh, it's all really good condition. We've got nice Vignale badging there as well. Okay, I'm going to put my bum on one of these seats and show you what else we have to offer. Okay, so I apologise in advance about any bad light. We're in October now, so the sun sets nice and early. And when I've got so many vehicles to record, I can't always beat the sunshine. Okay, so we have a digital driver display here. So as you turn the vehicle on, this is going to be what you're presented with. We have the speedo to the left, we have a power in kilowatts to the right hand side, and all your adaptive cruise control can be found in the middle. Cruise control buttons found on the left hand side of the steering wheel, along with your lane centering function as well. And on the right hand side is where we can find your menu and other things like that. If we click this button, this is for your head-up display. So I click yes, and we can see it rise. There we are. This is the driver head-up display. It's quite difficult to show people this on video, but I don't know if you can make that out. We have a road speed and a traffic sign recognition there as well. So you can adjust this. No matter what height you are, you're always going to have really good visibility of the head-up display. But if you don't like it, don't want it up all the time, just retract it. Put it back down again. Not an issue, easily done, but I really am a fan. Okay, so let me just take the zoom off and come back to here. So average MPG of this vehicle, 62.3, so really fantastic MPG. We've got tyre pressures on there and all sorts, but I won't spend too much time on that because we've still got loads to cover. Okay, now we're looking at the Sync 3.4 module. We can tell it's the updated one because we've got the dark blue band at the bottom there. So let's go back. Whilst we're here, I just wanted to show you some of the driver assistance software. So these include adaptive cruise control, speed limiter, which is an intelligent speed limiter. So when it sees a traffic sign, it's going to change the limiter for you automatically. Love that. Lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, rear view camera, blind spot assist, grade assist, cross traffic alert, driver alert, traction control. So we've got tons and tons and tons of driver assistance software. So really is some fantastic bits and bobs on here. Okay, so this screen is complemented with the 10-speaker B&O sound system. So don't quote me on this, but I believe it's 675 watts of audio power. So if into music, you know, it's going to be a fantastic sound system for you. Okay, we've got so much to cover on this screen. Won't bore you with the navigation too much. It's a very easy, user-friendly navigation system because we've got so much other stuff to cover. Front-facing camera, that can also go to a panoramic view as well. We said earlier, we have the rear vision camera, which is like that, and you will see the proximity sensor on the right-hand side also. Pop that back to the park position. On here as well, we have some really lovely hybrid monitors. So you can see the battery at the back there, and we're driving along, you can see if the engine's engaged, you can see where the power is coming from at all times. So it really is a lovely feature. And also, we have this little one, so you can see your charging preferences. You go into there, for example, and you can actually adapt all of your charge settings. You can schedule the charging on these Kugas. So if you did have an off-peak tariff in the evening, you can set a charge when the electricity comes nice and cheap. So it's not going to cost you a fortune to charge this vehicle at all. It's going to really reduce your running costs on your daily basis. So that's also on the screen there. So we've got loads and loads of functions to cover. And whilst we're still on the screen, I'm going to click the button here. We have the automated park assist function. So this quite literally will park the vehicle for you. So really nice feature to have there. So again, sorry I rushed through that, but there's so much to cover on this lovely Vignale. We could make a movie. Further south, we have the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. Like you can see, we have a temperature both sides, so we can set individual temperatures to individual sides of the cabin. So if you did have a really cold passenger, we can heat them up by keeping yourself nice and cool. Let me turn off the fan now. Like so, you can keep yourself nice and cool whilst heating up the passenger, heat your front seats, heated steering wheel, electronically heated front screen as well. Just below that, we have a wireless charge pad, a USB-C, a USB-A, a 12-volt socket, so you're always going to be nice and charged wherever you are going. We now see the beautiful rotary gear selector, so you can spin that silver dial round to select the gear you need. Nice large cup holders, electronic handbrake, auto hold function, different mode button. So we're going to talk a bit more about the screen now. So you have a normal mode, eco, a sport, a slippery, and a deep snow and sand. So no matter what screen you go into, let's go sport for example, it's going to change the aesthetic of the screen accordingly, giving you a different dynamic when you're driving. Also, one of my favourite buttons is the button that says EV. Let's get out of sport mode, otherwise we might not be able to take advantage of that. So we have 4 individual ways we can use the power and use the hybrid system. So whether it is normal operation, so using the engine and the electricity in tandem to give you some really great MPG, we can do that. We can use it all electric, so you can take advantage of the 35 miles range. Or we can have the next one, which is energy saver later. It's going to run just as a combustion engine, nothing electrical about it, but when you get to a town or city, change it to electric power, you still have full battery, and it's going to obviously work as an electric car for you. Or you've got battery charged by engine, so the engine will fire up and it will gently charge the engine, charge the battery, but it won't fully charge the battery, it's just going to top it up as you go along. So it's really nice to have control over the individual drive modes. So like I referred to earlier, you've pretty much got an electric car without buying an electric car. So it really is a fantastic start point if you were getting into the electric market. I mentioned earlier panoramic roof, so let me show you this before leaving. That pane of glass is going to retract nicely and bring in a load of light into the cabin. Okay, so in the interest of time, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been lovely showing you around this Kuga Vignale. I think I might drive this one home myself. It's absolutely gorgeous. But in all seriousness, if you did have any questions, please do give myself or one of the sales team a call, 01376 550 899. Thank you, and we'll speak to you soon.